Alright, hey, what's up everybody? It's day 34 of the Astroneer 60-day challenge, and today we are attempting a speed run of the game. And it says, do you think you can beat a record at speedrun.com/astroneer? So I pulled that up, and I've never been to this website before, but evidently it's some kind of official record of speed runs, and the Astroneer one has a couple different categories. So if you go to speedrun.com/astroneer, the first one it pulls up is go into space without using the chair glitch. And you see that there's already some speedruns logged. So on any of these, if you click the View Rules, this little dialog box pops up and it shows you the rules. And I want to do the research one, which is only one speedrun logged, but if we review the rules, it says timing starts when your shuttle lands and the black concrete circle forms around you. Timing ends when all the items in the catalog are researched. There's no exploring beforehand, no memory hacks, no using the test world. So it's pretty straightforward. Start a fresh game, and then research all the items in the catalog. The record is 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 16 seconds. I've never done any sort of speed runs. I always play at a very casual rate at pretty much any game. However, I have sort of narrowed down a system for starting up new Astroneer saves, so hopefully that'll work in our favor here. Now, I also downloaded a speedrun timer, which is this thing right here, and it is from livesplit.org, and it's a speedrun timer that actually interfaces with speedrun.com. I don't know if you can actually tell it to like log a time here, but it draws this data from the website into your timer. You can customize it and all that kind of stuff. So, and I've got it set up so that my function keys control it. I can start it up, I can pause it, I can unpause it, I can stop it and reset it. So I might end up having to pause at some point, at which point I will, if I remember to, I will say pause the timer, then press escape in game to bring up the menu, press escape again to close the menu, and then start the timer back up. That's hopefully how I'm going to remember to do it. We'll see. But let's get started. I don't think that there's any functional difference between the players, the different player characters. Like Bubbles, for example, he's this big bulky spacesuit. I don't think he runs any slower than, say, Pajamas. I think they just all have different like animations that might suggest that, you know, Bubbles, you know, trots along while Pajamas has a faster sprint. But I've also never played with this guy or this guy, so I don't know anything about those guys, but I don't think there's anything functionally different. But I got a good thing going with Pajamas, so we're going to start with Pajamas, and let's get started. So timer starts when the black concrete circle forms. So, and I just have to research all the items. I don't necessarily have to make everything. And start.
meanwhile, the music's going on. There's a guitar player, a keyboard player, a harmonium player, and they're all chanting. And I'm talking into her ear. And so I started toning in different places in the body, and she eventually started pointing to all
Alrighty, well, with a little less than 2 minutes left, or a little more than 2 minutes left, 2 hours, 12 minutes, a little bit more than 2 minutes left, I was able to get one full page researched, and most of another page. I don't even think I'm going to be able to unlock anything else, just at the rate things are going. I definitely won't be able to unlock either of those, but let's see if there's anything else. Possibly the splitter. Work. It's just not a very windy area. Oh well, coming up on less than a minute left. So 2:12:16. I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. Ha. Alrighty. So 2:12:16. At 2:12:16. So that's the end of my challenge. I was able, let's see, let's cancel that, and cancel that. So I got no more, nothing else researching. So I was able to get, let's start on the first page. I was able to get almost everything on the first page, except for the dynamite and the fireworks. Second page is still, I don't know, I think by the numbers it's still mostly unlocked, or mostly locked. Third page, I was able to get everything, which I'm usually able to get everything on the third page pretty quickly, because that's where all the equipment is, that's where all the very useful stuff is. Fourth page, really I was only able to get the one thing. Yeah. So I couldn't really hold a candle to the record set here. I'm not even gonna begin to try to pronounce that. But yeah, good on you, whoever this is. 2 hours 12 minutes. That's super impressive. But yeah, like I was saying, some of my more recent saves, I've been able to find a lot of the satellite computer cores very quickly. So I think it's a lot of it is sort of, you know, luck of the draw kind of thing. You know, I'm sure the satellites are spaced in such a way that, you know, you will come across a satellite with a reasonable amount of searching, but then, you know, you have a 50-50 chance on whether or not that satellite is going to have a computer core with it. So I'm not sure on the math, but I think, you know, that ends up being like a 25% chance you're going to find a satellite nearby. And then I don't know. It's just it's difficult to manage, because I think the main thing is power management. If you're able to get a bunch of power up front, you know, find a bunch of batteries and find some already made surviving wind turbines and solar panels and stuff like that at nearby wrecks, you know, you'd be able to have a lot more power pumping into your research chambers early on, and you can get those bytes generating. And I've had it where, you know, I've started right next to a crash, or I'll have, you know, a chain of crashes on the horizon, that kind of thing. And yeah, really the only crash that was nearby was sort of down this route here, and even then I had to walk a ways. So yeah, it's difficult to manage, but yeah, clearly I was not able to come anywhere close to that speed run. But there's my attempt. So oh well. Like I said at the beginning, I don't really play games at speed. I sort of like, you know, I like to take my time and think them through, and, you know, enjoy it for what it's worth. And I guess I'm not of the right mindset to do any successful speed runs. But yeah. Anyways, learn from my mistakes. I wasn't able to do anything, but maybe some of you will. And hope you enjoyed. So see y'all later.